Hello everybody, I am Dr. Dvipika Garg, MDS in Orthodontics and Dentofacial Orthopedics. The topic which we are covering today is pregnancy and oral health. I hope you all have seen my previous video which was on oral health awareness. This will be basically a continuation of it, but it is more focused on pregnant women. So yes, this is very much important for them, and I'll be telling you few tips and tricks and few things which you all should know so that you can have a very smooth pregnancy and you don't have to visit your dentist repeatedly. Okay? So yes, I'll be telling you first the common problems which are encountered during pregnancy, keeping your oral health in mind, how to do away with it, and how to make sure that you're orally very good, okay, that you're dentally fit during the course of your pregnancy. Right, so the very first thing is pregnancy gingivitis. Now, this is a technical term, right? So, let me tell you what is it. It is basically inflammation of your gums in this particular region. Yes. So, do you see this redness over here? Okay, this is basically inflammation of your gums. So yes, if you see this particular thing, it is known as pregnancy gingivitis. The most common cause of this thing is poor oral hygiene. Okay, that means you are not able to maintain good oral hygiene. So what you have to do is brush your teeth once in the morning without fail. Okay, next thing you have to do is after your lunch do a salt water gargle. Okay, and after your dinner rinse your mouth with what? Mouthwash. Okay, and please remember that do not use brush before or after using a mouthwash. Okay, so if you see this redness in your gums area, it is because you're not maintaining good oral hygiene, and it is known as pregnancy gingivitis. So you have to maintain good hygiene by doing these three things. Next thing which is often seen in pregnant women is pregnancy tumor. This thing which you see here is known as pregnancy tumor. Again, the cause of this tumor is not good oral hygiene. Oral hygiene means you're not maintaining good condition of your mouth. Good condition of the teeth is not maintained. Okay, so this is known as pregnancy tumor. See, if it is not interfering with any of your daily activities like eating, sleeping, talking, or anything, then it is fine. Let it be there. So yes, this will eventually subside after your baby's birth. Okay, this is a temporary thing which comes. You need not panic if you see any swelling in your mouth, okay, which is in between two teeth. This is how it will look. You need not panic. You should understand why do you have this bulging swelling or something. It is because maybe you have neglected your oral hygiene. You already have so much of things going on in your mind. Maybe you forgot to rinse your mouth properly or anything. So you will see this. In case there is absolutely no interference, you need not see a dentist. But in case it starts interfering while talking or eating, then you need to go to the dentist, and under simple local anesthesia procedure this particular pregnancy tumor will be removed. Okay. Next thing is morning sickness. Yes, many women experience morning sickness during the course of their pregnancy. So what happens? All the acid which is there in the stomach comes out through the mouth. So once it comes out through the mouth, it touches all the teeth. Okay, so basically when the teeth gets exposed to so much amount of acid, it starts eroding. Okay, so do you see they have the teeth have eroded, the upper surface has become thin. Here if you see there is attrition, there is erosion. Okay, so what happens? The teeth starts appearing yellow. Why? Because the upper layer of enamel has been removed because of repeated washing away of enamel. Okay, because every morning if you are vomiting, all the acid goes out through the mouth. So what happens? The enamel gets wear off and it leads to attrition or erosion of enamel. As a result, the dentin which is present below the enamel gets exposed. Therefore, you get this yellow color. Okay, so morning sickness is something which is not in your hands. But yes, you can make sure that your teeth are not getting disturbed because of this. So what you have to do is, after you had your morning sickness, after you are done with vomiting, do not brush. Okay, and do not use mouthwash. Please do not brush at all. Okay, that is like spreading the acid throughout your mouth. What you have to do is just rinse your mouth with water. Simple rinsing is required. Okay, so after you are done with your morning sickness session, just rinse your mouth immediately with water. Okay, gargle your mouth. Okay, so that all the acid which is there gets washed away. But do not brush or do not use mouthwash. Okay, simple things which you all can do very easily. Next thing is food habits. Yes, we all get cravings during that particular course of time, and that is something which is not in our hands. And all the women, if they wish to eat a lot of carbohydrates, they have to be very, very careful, because generally when we eat such kind of things, our tooth brushing gets neglected. Okay, so during the first months of pregnancy, some mothers may have extreme interest in some food. Example, carbohydrates, and toothbrushing can be neglected after they eat these kind of food. So I'm not telling you to avoid eating burger or pasta or anything. Whatever your cravings are there, eat, but do not neglect your oral health. Okay, always brush in the morning, always do salt water gargles in afternoon, and rinse your mouth with the mouthwash at night. And in between these particular 3 meals, when you're having snacks, after you're done with snacks, rinse your mouth properly with water. Okay, just gargle it off so that there is no food accumulated anywhere. You know, that will help you 60 to 70%. There will be improvement in your oral cavity, because what you are doing is just not for yourself, it is for the fetus also. Okay, yes. So yes, few oral care recommendations during pregnancy. The very first thing is your dental care should be continued non-stop. Okay, there has to be absolutely no slack in it. You have to be very religious about it. Okay, so gargling with mouthwash or warm salty water must be performed as already mentioned. Warm salty water relaxes gums and reduces gum sensitivity. If you see that your gums are swollen, there is bleeding from the gums, it means your gums have become sensitive. So you need to do hot water gargling to make sure that they are okay, right? And yes, mouthwashes have to be used. Effective dental care should be obtained by using toothbrushes and dental floss at least twice a day. So all the women who have space in between the teeth, okay, where food is getting accumulated, floss that area. Okay, because when you floss, the food which is accumulated into the spaces gets removed. Okay, so yes, brushing, salt water gargling, use of mouthwashes, and rinsing after every meal. These 4 things have to be remembered very properly. So yes, but what happens? Sometimes you still experience pain in your tooth. There are bleeding gums or there is any other problem, and you feel that you have to see the dentist now. You cannot avoid it at any cost. So yes, the best time to visit your dentist for any kind of dental treatment is your second trimester. This is a relatively safe period. Okay, you can go there and get the treatment done. Okay. But however, your treating doctor is the best one to advise you what has to be done and what not. I'm just giving you few tips to avoid any kind of problem and to make sure you are dentally fit. Okay. So yes, with this I would like to conclude my small little lecture on pregnancy and oral health, that during pregnancy, oral and dental care requires special attention. Do not neglect your dental health because of your general health. Okay. Oral health is a part of general health, and it is of even greater importance during this period because it concerns both the mother and the fetus. So if you do not maintain your oral health, it will eventually affect the fetus. Okay, so importance of good oral health during pregnancy cannot be emphasized enough. It is very, very important, and along with your normal appointments which you have with your gynecologist, you should have a regular follow-up with your dentist as well. Okay. So yes, pregnancy is a period in which the mothers must obey certain rules in order to protect her health and the baby's health. In this period, mothers can protect their oral health by taking necessary precautions. So whatever I told you today, whatever I explained you today were all precautions. Okay, and then they can prevent dental problems that may be irreversible, because if once the dental problems are irreversible, you have to go to the dentist, you have to get the treatment done. Okay, and that is something which you can definitely avoid for those 9 months. Okay. So yes, if there is absolutely any doubt on pregnancy and oral health or anything related to pregnancy and dentistry or dental health, please feel free to write it down in the comment section below. I will definitely revert back. Okay, what I have told you is just a little things, just to make you aware how your oral health is equally important. It is very common for women to neglect their oral health during this particular phase of time. But yes, I am just, reassuring you that yes, if you take all the precautions, things are going to be fine. So do not forget to brush your teeth once daily in the morning, and never use brush after vomiting. So yes, once you're done with morning session, rinse your mouth with water so that all the acid which is there stuck onto the teeth gets washed off. Okay, use mouthwash at night and never use brush and mouthwash together. Let the mouthwash sit into your mouth for some time, and once you have spit it off, let it stay onto the tooth surface. Do not be in a hurry to eat, drink, or rinse it off. Okay, and yes, salt water gargles work wonders for everybody. So that is a very good way of maintaining your good oral hygiene. Okay, so yes, all the best and congratulations everybody. And if there is any doubt, you can please get back to me in the comment section below. Thank you so much.